Hey Lala, how are you?
Good, thank you.
How's your Friday going?
Friday's going good. I'm just wrapping up the day. I had an early sorry, I'm just fixing something. I had an early start today with I was on the Today Show this morning. So I started at like 5
Congrats.
a.m. So I'm dwindling down, but I'm good.
Congratulations, that's huge.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course, man. Well, I'll make this quick. Obviously BMF out now. Episode 2 tonight. Just how are you feeling, now that the show is kicked off?
I'm so excited. I mean, the feedback has been amazing. People love the story of Meech and Terry and BMF. And the first season was incredible. The first episode, people went crazy for us. So it's like everybody's locked in now, watching, the episodes and getting more invested in the story. This is the first season where you see my character a lot and you see that relationship between my character and Terry really start to form, and everything that comes out of that relationship. It's a very complicated, toxic at times, interesting relationship that I think all women could probably relate to in some sense. So it's a good ride that these two take, the audience on for sure.
Absolutely. And how do you prepare for a role like that?
The great thing is, BMF is inspired by a true story. It's about, the Flannery brothers, Meech and Terry. So we were able to talk to people in the family. Obviously, Lil Meech is playing his dad, so you can ask him all the questions about his dad. So anything we needed was right there with us. And for a lot of BMF, we shot in Detroit, which is where the BMF story started. So we got to the family. We filmed in the house that Terry and Meech grew up in. So to go back to their house that they grew up in was crazy to be able to film there. So it's great when it is based on a true story because you have the resources you need all around you.
How was it filming in Detroit? Was it cold?
It was cold, but it was fun. Detroit is such an incredible city, and just going as a cast, we hung out together, had dinners together. There's casinos in Detroit, so we were able to have fun, but we really made it a great experience. And also just being able to see the places that Meech and Terry grew up at, the places they used to hang out at, the places where certain memorable moments happened at, to be able to be there and film in these places and see that was such an incredible moment. And I think it just adds to the authenticity of the show.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite scene or episode, or just like a standout memory that you would like to share?
There's definitely, in Marquisha's marriage, because she's married, she's dealing with domestic violence, domestic abuse, and I wanted to handle that really carefully and carefully and safely for women out there who have been through that, and just honor women who have been through that and made it out, women who are going through that, support them. So there was an episode where we kind of dealt with that, and that was really hard for me, but I just hope I handled it in the right way and really, took some time to give love and support to women who have made it out of those situations and women that are still in those situations.
Absolutely. And I was going to ask, just coming up in Atlanta in high school, just hearing about BMF, did you ever think you'd be here now playing in the actual TV show?
I definitely, that thought never crossed my mind. So to be able to be a part of it and just be a part of anything that 50 is involved in is something I'm always, so excited about. I'm always ready to go. So coming off of Power, which was such an incredible show, and then now being on BMF is like a dream come true for me. So I don't have any complaints on this side. I'm definitely, super excited. We're about to start filming another season of BMF, which is exciting as well. So it's great that we're able to keep it going.
Absolutely. And what was your initial reaction when 50 came to you with this?
I was like, this is incredible. We love working together. I've learned so much from 50. He's such a mentor for me, and he's such a smart person. So when he was like, it's time to rock and roll on the BMF side, I was like, tell me when you need me and I'm there. And we just got it going. And it's been, like I said, it's been an amazing experience.
Talk about the bond that you and 50 share, because, obviously I just feel like he chose you for a reason, like there's so many people out there he could have chosen for the role, but he chose you specifically.
Yeah, we've known each other for 17 plus years, from the Get Rich or Die Trying days when I was a young MTV VJ and he was coming to promote. He was a new rapper promoting his stuff. We hit it off then, and we've stayed friends through all these years. And we always said when it made sense to collab on something or do something together, we would do that. So we did Power. BMF, and we're producing some content together. So we're just keeping it going. And just great to have people in your network that are smart, are successful, can help you with opportunities, things that you guys can do together. That's how people continue to grow and build, and most importantly, continue to make opportunities for other people that are coming up in the game.
Absolutely. Do you have any ambitions of like doing more in the film industry besides just act? I mean,
Yeah,
you said you're producing.
yeah, for sure. Producing is it. It's amazing to be able to identify content that you feel like is important and bring it out to the world. I have a movie I'm producing with Issa Rae called Juju. Like I said, 50 and I have a couple projects together. Producing is another, incredible way to get stories told that need to be told, and that are important to us as a culture. So I'm happy to be on the producing side as well. And acting is my passion and what I love to do.
Absolutely. Real quick, just how did you and Issa come together to work on a film? That's epic.
Yeah, we had been friends, and I told her I had this idea. We sat down for dinner one day. I was like, this idea I think would be great. She loved it, and we partnered up. And the name of the film is Juju, and we're in the works now to get that into production, hopefully really soon.
Can you give me a teaser on what that's about?
So Juju's kind of like Mean Girls meets The Craft. So it's really cool. It's set in New Orleans, and just high school kids that want to be cool, want to fit in, whether it's through social media or all the things that people use now to feel like they're cool. And then they start dibble and dabbling in witchcraft and realize that, things don't always go as planned, but also realizing that it's better to be a leader than a follower, and embrace your flaws, embrace what makes you different. I think it's such a powerful message, especially for younger teens out there that are dealing with self-esteem issues and issues of fitting in. It touches on all of that. So I'm super excited about it.
I love it. And obviously, you're a mother, you do so much with your career. How do you balance everything?
Well, I never sleep. I've realized I just never sleep. That's the way I balance it all. I don't sleep. And that's not a good thing. I need to sleep more, but I'm blessed with incredible family and friends that help me to be able to do it all. My sons, I mean, every mom says this about their kid, but my son is the most incredible human, and he makes my job of being a mom so easy. So I love him so much. But yeah, we all band together as a family, and we figure out, ways to make it work to where everyone feels supported, feels loved, and we just gotta, they say it takes a village. We all gotta work together.
Oh yeah, and I know your son has some basketball scholarship offers. How does that feel? And just, following in
His dad's footsteps, it makes me really proud of him. He works so hard. I've never seen someone so dedicated when it comes to like being in the gym and working out and just staying so focused. Still has, paying attention to his grades as well, and he's just on it. So he deserves everything that comes his way. He works really, really hard for it. And we're just going to continue to support him. And if it's God's will for him to go far, NBA or something like that, we'll be right there cheering him on. And if it's not, whatever he decides to do, we'll still be there cheering him on.
Absolutely. I love it. You stated that men in their 20s are DMing you. What is it like dating in your 40s?
Listen, whatever God and the universe has for me is for me, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm enjoying this new chapter in my life, this phase of my life, just having a good time, and whatever's meant to be will be.
I love it. And real quick, how do you stay so snatched, Lala?
I told you, I don't sleep. I probably should. I probably should be like in the gym a lot more. The thing about me is I haven't been consistent. I love boxing, and I'll get in my modes where I'm like super focused, and then when I fall off, I'm definitely trying to find some consistency in my routine for sure.
Absolutely. Real quick, this is a question from the All Hip Hop founder. Can you tell the mommies?
Say it again, because the phone, it cut off.
You're good. Can you tell us about the Murder Mommies?
Oh my gosh, that was when I was so young. It was a group of like female DJs that band together and just looked out for each other. That's when I was, on the radio on Hot 97, and we just banded together, and it was just all about female empowerment and supporting females in the communication space and everything. So yeah, shout out to them. It was awesome.
I love it. Have you ever tried to rap?
When I was younger, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh.
When I was younger, I just knew that I was going to be a rapper, and clearly that didn't work out, but that was then, and this is now.
I love it. How serious was it?
It was serious. As a teenager, I really thought that's what I was going to do. But, my career, my life took a lot of different twists and turns. So I'm still happy to do, what I'm doing. And I'm still in the music business. So it's great to still be able to be into entertainment, music business in a different capacity. And I'm such a fan of hip hop. I'm such a fan of music. So I get to still be a part of it.
Absolutely. I was gonna say this year hip hop celebrates its 50th anniversary. Can you tell us what hip hop means to you?
To me, hip hop I always say hip hop is the soundtrack to my life. I started my career as an intern because I was such a fan of hip hop that I wanted to be around music all the time. And I started interning when I was 16 years old at a radio station just to be around music and my favorite artists and just be able to embody that. So that's how I started my entire career, was chasing hip hop. So it's definitely the soundtrack to my life and the springboard into how I became what I am today.
Absolutely. Do you have a top 5
All time MC?
Artists? Yeah.
Oh, Nas. I mean, everybody knows that. I don't think there's anybody. Nas is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for me when it comes to lyricists and MCs and everything. I've been a Nas fan since I was probably 14, 15 years old.
Wow. Do you like his new record with 21 Savage?
Yeah, I do. I do. And I like how they came together, as brothers and got on that track together after, people were trying to say different things. I think it was such a mature way to handle that and definitely a way to show, other people in the industry how to handle stuff when the media or the naysayers try to cause division and beef between people. It was great that they were able to do that.
Absolutely. Real quick, 2023, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I just said I want to balance my life a little bit better, like have time, me time, have time to do more like trips and things like that. I work a lot. I'm with Cayenne a lot, and I just feel like I could probably balance my schedule and my life a little bit better. So that's definitely something I want to work on in 2023.
Absolutely. I know you say you don't get any sleep, but how many hours are we averaging per night?
Oh my God, it's not good. Probably about 4, maybe.
Damn, that's
I'm working on that too. I had a friend recently tell me I need to get a sound machine. I need to do this. I need to do that to get myself more relaxed before bed. Look, I'm open to trying anything. So I bought a couple new things that'll hopefully get me to sleeping more so I can keep doing what I'm doing.
that reminds me of Nick Cannon because he said he doesn't sleep either.
I know. It's just like our minds are constantly going. You're constantly thinking about the next day, what you need to do. I mean, it's nice to shut down sometimes though. So I'm definitely going to take the advice of a sound machine, a sleeping mask, whatever it takes to just zone out and be able to go to sleep.
Do you have a favorite thing you do for self-care?
For self-care, honestly, when people think of self-care, they say, okay, that's me time. But my self-care, I love being with my son. I love going to his games. Like that's actually fun for me. I actually love being able to step away from what I'm doing, be there for him. So hanging out with my son to me is my self-care because I enjoy it so much and we have so much fun together.
I love that. That's beautiful. All right, I'm not gonna hold you too long, but what are you most excited for next?
Definitely BMF, the rest of the season for people to watch it, get, see what people's reactions are. And then I have a new movie coming out on Netflix at the end of this month with Eddie Murphy and Jonah Hill and Nia Long and so many, Lauren London, so many amazing people. It's called You People. Kenya Barris directed it. So I'm looking forward to that. Some really cool projects coming down the line that I'm looking forward to.
Just real quick, because last night I actually was with Nia Long at the Missing red carpet premiere. Just talk about the synergy on set with so many legendary actors and actresses.
It was amazing. Like you want to be on a set that feels like family, and that's how that set felt. And we all got really close on that set and hung out together, had dinners together, did things together. It was an incredible experience. And I think that will shine through even in the film, because the film's about two families from completely different backgrounds coming together. And you'll see like that family loving vibe even when you watch the movie. So I'm glad we were able to do it and feel that love. And I made friends on that set that I think, I'll have friendships for life. So that's always a great thing.
That's beautiful. Man, thank you so much, Lala. Is there anything else you want to let us know?
No, that's it. But thank you so much for today. Thanks for the interview. I've always been a fan of you guys. So thank you so much.
Of course. Do you mind if I take a screenshot real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Three, two, one. Awesome. And the last thing, can we just get a drop for all hip hop so you can say, what up? This is Lala. Shout out to all hip hop.
Yep. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Lala, and shout out to all hip hop. You know what it is.
Hey, thank you so much, babe. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. See you soon.
Have a good one.
All right.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Thanks.